How's it going, guys? Thought I'd jump on to another video again. What are we up to? Round 17. So this week, round 16, I did, not really great, considering I had Teddy as captain who saved my week. Only got 1,309, which is top 7%, almost top 10,000, which not exactly where I want to be. But I did move up 54 spots, so now I'm ranked 600, so can't really complain with that. I'm still moving in the right direction, which is a plus. But yeah, would have hoped for a high 1300s, low 1400. League wins, I won all my leagues, 10 out of 10, so happy with that. Let's have a look at the team this week. Here we go. Alright, so I ended up playing Stags. I think I didn't have him in originally, but I had to take Johnson out when he got ruled out, and it was between him and Firma. Spoke to a mate, I was leaning towards Firma. He convinced me to go Stags, and I should have listened to myself. Anyway, Stags wasn't terrible. It was only 14 points. Not the end of the world. Now Rapana didn't do particularly great for me, so I think it might be time for him to go. And because, look, I'm bringing in Toto. I think we spoke about this last week. I love the Panthers draw. That right wing, they can score a lot of tries down there, Penrith. So Toto, I think, is the man for me. I could go Mansour. I think Toto's more likely to score multiple tries. And he's a bit more of a pod than Mansour. A lot of people already have Mansour. And although I think there's a few people getting on Toto this week, so he's not going to be a massive pod, I don't think. But still, more of a pod than Mansour. Let's see. Yeah, look, straight up here. Most traded in, not my team, Toto. And then Mansour. So, yeah, I'll go Toto. What's he, nearly 100,000 cheaper too? Yeah, bring in Toto. He's definitely going to be lower percentage owned than Mansour. Now, it just depends who I trade out. I'm thinking Rapana. I could go Yo. I'll wait to see the news on his concussion. If it's going to be bad in multiple weeks, probably better off if I get rid of him now. But he's better for the run home if he's playing not this week but next week. So at this stage, I'll trade Rapana out with an option to go to swap that pending news on Yo and trade Yo out instead. Now let's go filter. Brian. Oh, wait, that's spelled Brian wrong. Brain. Spelled that around the wrong way. Anyway, Toto. What's Kelly worth? Yeah, no, let's go Toto. And complete that trade. So Rapana out, Toto in, leaves me 23k. Now, I was also got enough Firma, but he's a -4 break even, still on a bit of cash. Also, I would kind of just love it if he was to get injured or dropped and be definitely out of the team for the rest of the year. So he was an auto emergency nightmare if he plays off the bench. But also, if he's going to start, that's fine too. I can keep him there and not waste that trade because I've got 3 trades to go, which will cover injuries. So now, where are we? Yeah, so this is my team. Toto, you come in the starting team for who plays last? Lomax. Now, Teddy will be vice captain and Cleary straight up captain. So I'm going to captain Cleary game 1 against the Broncos. I'm kind of nervous that he gets rested if they're in front, but I feel like if they're in front, he's probably kicked 5 or 6 goals and set up like 2 tries, maybe even scored another try. So it shouldn't be a disaster if he gets rested. He should still be on 70 plus. So I'll go with Cleary there. I could go Toto, but I'm just nervous that the Broncos are weak in the middle and a lot of points might come through the middle. So if they score tries before they even spread it all the way out to the wing, he could end up with a 40. So I'm not going to go him. Oh, shit. Yo's got to come out, not Lomax. Sorry about that. Take the reserve off him because I'm pretty sure Yo's not going to play. If he does, Stags will come out and I'll play Yo over Stags. But I feel like Yo will have at least this week off. Considering I think it's a 6-day turnaround for the concussion thing, they've got a 5-day turnaround for their games, and it's not a rule, but it's like a guideline, so you could still technically return within the 5 days doing the 6-day concussion protocols, but I don't think he'll either won't pass or they won't risk him against the Broncos anyway. I mean, really, what's the point? Now, Bateman can come into the starting team for who plays last? Jazz. There we are. And Murray has the Storm, so he can stay on the bench this week. Got that try assist at the end, which was very nice. Bit of junk time points. Too bad I didn't play him. If I'd have known earlier that Johnson was out, I could have played him over Stags, but he'd already played on a Thursday night. Now let's just bring Smith in just in case I want to swap things around and end up last minute making him captain, which I doubt I will. He got the Rabbitohs, they're going alright. Yeah, I don't know who I'd go as captain. Well, it's not going to be Teddy. Teddy plays after Ponga, and I'm not going to keep him there just to be captain. I'll put him there in case he's a laid out for some reason. Then I can bring someone else in, like your Murray or your Firma. Anyway, that's my team for this week, guys. Projection 1,374. Happy with that. That's with, I think, Cleary's projected 100. Yep. Whether he gets that against the Broncos depends on if he plays 80 minutes or 40 minutes. Most traded out my team. Yo, obvious reasons. Johnson, his injury too. Depends what's going to happen there. Ponga, I don't know. I wouldn't panic on Ponga, but I wouldn't captain him either. But yeah, I'd still hold him. I think a lot of people going from Ponga to Brimson. But we'll see what happens. I mean, Brimson does have the Dogs this week, so it's a good matchup. Firma, obvious trade out. Payne Haas. Why? I mean, it's only 129 people, so it's not much, but you've held for the 2 weeks. Why would you trade him out now? That just doesn't make sense for me. Anyway, let's have a look. So we're going into finals. So I'll have a look at the leagues. I finished very well. I'm happy. I've got 6 firsts, 3 seconds, and a third. So I'm quite happy with that. I'll take that. I'm in 2 money comps. I'm first and second in those 2. So I'm happy. I feel like I should make the grand final in them. And then who knows what happens from there. I don't know, what else? Yeah, that's about it, I think, guys. Back to here. Yeah, so thanks for watching again. Thanks for all the comments last week. Again, let me know anything you think I could do. Like, should I bring Murray in? That's probably the question. He does have the Storm, though, so I'm not sold on him against them. Who would you bring him in for? Well, no one really, because I can't. Stags, I'd love to play him over Stags, but that ain't an option. So, yeah, I don't think I can drop anyone for him, except maybe Cook, but I think Cook's just got a bit more in him. So, I'll keep Cook in the team. And yeah, let me know, are you guys going to be straight up captain and Cleary? I assume all of you have him. He's the best half. If you don't have him, you got to get him. And if you're not captaining him, are you going for a pod like your man saw Steve Crichton, Toto, hoping for a hat trick in that game? Or are you going to VC one of them and then captain someone else? Which, I'd really like to VC Toto and see what he can do. But I would also, if I VC'd, I'd want to take Stags out of my team, but he plays on the Thursday night game, which really sucks, because I could handle just dropping him out of the team. But that's not going to happen. So, yeah, I don't know. Plus, if I VC him, I've got to captain someone, and Munster didn't play well enough last week, coming back from injury, that I'd want to captain him. Teddy has the Raiders, so I don't think he's really an option. Ponga, I think he's an option, but he's, I don't know, after last week's game, I can't trust him. So, maybe Madison. Madison might be the safest bet for a captain. Yeah, probably Madison outside of... Well, you've got Smith too, but again, he didn't go particularly great last week. But yeah, let me know. Would you leave Murray out and captain Cleary, or VC Cleary, or VC Toto is probably the question. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll make another one next week.